Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. So tonight, I would like to ramble a little bit and just whisper in your ears a little bit about things that are going on in my life right now. Hopefully this will just make you relaxed and sleepy. And if you're interested, you might get to know a little bit more about my private life, if that's something that you find interesting. And if not, then just listen to my voice in the ramble and just breathe and relax. Now let's just cut to the chase. My boobies are gonna go, to be more specific, the fake parts of my boobs are gonna go. So I'm basically just going to get my natural, healthy boobies back. So this is the last time that I will have these really round boobs that are just sticking out. The next time that you will see me, it's going to be flat, not completely, just a very humble size. Let me just talk about my boobs a little bit more. So, I've always been insecure about my boobs when I was younger. I've always been really tall, a tall girl. I'm 6 feet, and I was pretty lean, kind of skinny when I was in puberty. And so I felt boyish or something. I don't know, I just didn't feel feminine enough. And back in those days, the Pamela Anderson fake boobs were really a thing, you know. That was considered to be the beauty ideal, just skinny waist, skinny ass. That's different now, but when I was a teenager, everything was skinny and then big boobs. And my friends all got boobs, and I didn't. And then there was a period, a time frame where I would just wear really heavily pushed up bras. Those chicken fillet things, you know, the kind of the plastic things that you put in the socket of your bra. Just really pushing whatever tissue that you have, just pushing it up, making it look like something that it's not. But then I would get super insecure because I used to wear those bras all the time, even when I was working out or in a bikini. I would stuff everything. But then I would think, oh my gosh, if I have a boyfriend and we are going to get intimate, there is going to be a time where I'd have to come clean and say, hey, I'm sorry, I've been fooling you. I'm not big-breasted. And that a bit weird, right? But that was just the way that I was thinking at the moment. I was 22 years old when I got my implants. I know that the operation was pretty intense. The recovering, I had to spend a night at the clinic because I was vomiting from anesthesia. Anesthesia, is that a word? Well, from being put down. So I'd had to stay there one night, and then the next day I could go home. And then about a week I really felt miserable because they were so heavy and I couldn't really sleep on my side. I couldn't raise my arms, do anything. But after a while, I healed and I felt on top of the world. I'm not gonna lie, I felt great. This thing that I had been so obsessed about and so insecure about, all of a sudden was gone, and I just had boobs that were like media approved. You know, I felt normal, which is, just looking back, is weird because my boobs were anything but normal. They were just like these weird balls on my body, but and so that was just not a thing anymore that I worried about. And then 9.5 years or 9 years went by, and then I saw a documentary, a Dutch documentary about implants, silicone implants. And it shocked me. It really shocked me. They were talking about the risks, the health risks, and not necessarily that you would get sick if you wear implants, but you have just a higher risk of cancer, you have a higher risk of breast implant illness. And I started to think, I've been having heart palpitations for a while. I've been having skin problems. I've been having sweat attacks where I was just getting really hot. And those things are really vague, but they might be linked to my breasts, because you see, what they explained in the documentary is that once you put a silicone object, and specifically with a rough textured outside, if you put that in your body from day one, they release particles. Your body doesn't want a foreign object in your body, so it's going to nibble. Little enzymes are going to nibble. Like nibble, 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 nibble. From day one, your body is trying to break down that object, releasing little particles of silicone in your body, in your blood, and just getting everywhere in your body. And what I've heard is that you also get silicone particles in your body from wearing chapstick, from drinking beer, from putting deodorant on your body, stuff like that. So your body can handle a certain amount of silicone. But of course, the values from implants are higher, and definitely when an implant will be ruptured, then you have such high amounts of silicone being released in your body, so that's a really high risk. Even with textured cohesive gel implants, and the ones that I got, that they're called naturel implants, allergan naturel implants, they actually took these off the market for a higher risk for lymphoma cancer. Now, it's still a really small chance, really, really, really small. I mean, 1 in 7 women develop breast cancer. Just doesn't matter if you have silicone breasts or not, just 1 in 7. And me having these implants for lymphoma cancer, my risk is about 1 in 35,000 is what I understood from the surgeon. So that's a very low chance, but it's 400 times more than somebody who doesn't have these implants. I don't know. So I basically, after seeing that documentary and the path that I'm on right now, because I'm on a path trying to get closer to who I am, trying to become more the natural me and really accepting everything about me, my flaws, my imperfections, just being okay, really truly being okay with it. So I'm growing my natural hair back. I'm not self-tanning anymore. Just not putting too much makeup on. I'm just trying to let my appearance just be what it is. Of course, I'm trying to stay healthy and fit and lean, but that's more about my health than about my appearance. But I'm trying to get back to the core of who I am. And appearance is a part of that. It's not everything, but it's a part of that. And so the path that I'm going and that documentary, 1 and 1 equals 2, is just for me so clear that I want to get these out and really try to accept my flat-chested self that I could not accept when I was a teenager and really insecure and really thinking about what other people might think of me and what the media says, and just ego driven. I'm trying to let the ego go. Just whoosh, whoosh, you can go, ego. Whoosh, whoosh. Fly. I don't need you anymore, ego. Because it's all about suffering. I've also noticed that, okay, this wasn't an issue anymore when I got these, but there were so many insecurities popping up, and when I would fix another insecurity, then another one would come up, and I don't know, I think it was something that you could never truly fix, that there was no end point, there was no light at the end of the tunnel. You could just keep going and going and going, trying to fix yourself. And I notice that now. So I met up with a surgeon at the end of September this year, a female surgeon, and she really gave me a good feeling. At first, she was a bit defensive because, of course, she's seen the documentary and she has to talk to really upset women every single day who've seen the documentary and are really freaking out. And she's trying to, put a nuance on it and say, okay, But for me, it was just clear that I didn't want to have these foreign objects in my body anymore. And so she gave me a feeling that it's okay that I made that decision, and she was honest about the result. She was saying, if I take these out, there is a chance that they're going to hang a lot lower than they are right now, because right now they're just standing up, just being happy and perky, fake and happy and perky. And when she takes them out, they're gonna hang. In the beginning, they're definitely going to hang. And then she says it takes about 6 months for them to kind of shrink up a little bit to the size that they're going to be. And it depends on how elastic your skin is. Now, I'm 32, so my skin is not what it used to be. It's not when I was 22. My skin was definitely different than now. So I'm just going to try to accept that I'm probably just going to have smaller breasts that are going to hang a little bit. And that's going to be okay. I'm going to be kind to myself and allow my breasts to be what it is and not try to fix them anymore. So yeah, it's quite a serious subject, but I feel like if I can help someone who's going through the same insecurities, or who's having breast implants and not sure what to do, then I hope that these videos help. I'm pretty scared. This Friday is the date of the surgery, so in 2 days I will be undergoing anesthesia. I'll be put down and I'll be on a cold table, and a knife will be cutting me open, taking these out. It's a really strange realization. And so this Friday, I will be waking up without the implants. And I would be lying if I said that I wasn't scared, because I really am. And there is still definitely a vain part of me thinking, oh my gosh, what is it going to look like? I like to look good, So it's a process, I think, and it's okay. I'm going to allow myself to be nervous and scared. I'm definitely going to try and let my boyfriend film as much as possible so that I can make another video about the surgery and the recovery, just so that if there's someone at home struggling with not knowing what to do with their implants, maybe having breast implant illness, and I just want to help with these videos. I just want to let you see my journey, and maybe you can take something away from that. And of course, if you are insecure about your breasts and just considering getting a boob job, I would just like to tell you that if I could go back in time, I wouldn't have done it. Of course, it's your own decision, but it's just a short fix. It's not going to make you truly happy. You know, confidence really needs to come from within. And if you fix one thing in your appearance, another insecurity will pop up. You will have no idea. That just keeps going and going and going. So you won't win that battle of trying to fix yourself with plastic surgery. Of course, I can understand if you've had breast cancer and had to remove a breast, that feels really painful to be reminded of that trauma. But then again, if there is a chance that you will get sick again from the implants that you put in to your body, then that's not worth it at all, I think. Especially if you've been sick. Just health is just the most important thing there is. And you only realize it once it's gone, once you get sick. I think that's kind of my message, is just trying to appreciate your healthy body, just doing what it's supposed to do, you know? You can see, you can hear, you can touch, you can walk, you can paint with your hands, you can dance. And I just think that it would be so sad if your whole self-esteem is based on the size of your breasts. You're so much more than just your breasts. So much more. Alright, so before I get all teary and this becomes another emotional video, I just want to say thank you for watching this video, and thank you for just being a subscriber and leaving comments, leaving likes. I really appreciate it. I feel really special to have a community of people who are kind. And yeah, I wish you a very good night's sleep. Take one last look at these fake suckers, because they are going to go. And I've never liked putting my boobs in the battle of getting more more views, and more subscribers. Nope, I'm not going to do that. So yeah, I have made a few videos while I'm recovering, so I don't know when I'm recovered enough to start filming again. But you'll probably see it when I'm ready to record again, because I will have flat boobs. I think the first video that I'm going to make is my recovery and my surgery video, Ramble. So until then, I just have a few other relaxing videos for you to sleep and to relax and to forget about any worries. let's just end this video with your hands on your belly and breathing in, letting the belly rise, just abdomen breathing. So inhaling, belly rising. Let's make a triangle shape around your belly button with your hands, just being kind to yourself. All right. Thank you so much for watching. Have a very good night's sleep. Sweet dreams. Good night. Sleep